Hello. What's up, everybody? Um, we almost weren't here tonight. I had my first cancellation ever because of some personal issues with Tara and Angela. But fucking, this is what is the nice thing about being a fat man. You got a stable of hot chicks to fucking call in, and fucking Heidi Jack Dunlap, Heidi and Jack Dunlap. Heidi is gonna, save the day and is gonna join me for tonight. But let's just do some shit beforehand. Listen, if you need a quality ball python, Royal Black Balls, go to my boy Shamir and Cassie. They're having a kid soon, so fucking they need money. Fucking go buy a snake from Royal Black Balls. Chimera, my guy Patrick and Andre just fucking killing it with their little consulting deal there. If you require a quality ball python, head on over to Chimera and join their Patreon and fucking get advice directly from two of the most successful guys in the fucking country doing this bullshit. Listen, Great Family Snakes, I'm actually going to be hanging out with them next weekend. They're coming up to Tennessee, and we're gonna all hang out with Shane and Brittany and everybody else. So if you need a quality fucking ball python, especially if it's an exanthic pied, go check out Great Family Snakes. They're heading out to Africa soon to help people find water. So I mean, listen, just watch out for the AIDS, guys. That's all I'm saying. Just watch out for the AIDS. Nick Markham over at TBM Reptiles. If you need a quality hognose, head on over to TBM Reptiles because Nick is fucking killing it, and he has investment quality hognoses. Nick fucking kills it at like fucking every herp show, and I think he's doing like Reptilian Nation. He's doing whatever the fuck the other ones are called. Anyway, fucking if you need a quality hognose, head on over to TBM Reptiles. My boy Shane at Small Town Exotics going to be hanging out with him next weekend too. So if you need a quality ball python or a leopard gecko or potentially some boas, go to Shane at Small Town Exotics. He's probably one of my best friends in the fucking hobby. So he has the seal of approval along with all the other sponsors. And also, listen, you could be in that last little this space for rent fucking column there. Give me a call if you want to sponsor. I'm only going to keep this up for another 2 weeks because I really don't care. Um, yeah, I'd like to fill the spot, but if anybody wants to fill the spot, let me know. I'll give you a deep fucking discount because almost a third of the year is over already. So that's yeah. I mean, do that, don't do that. I don't care. I mean, what the fuck, man? Okay. Anyway, all right. Let's look at some people. All right, I'm gonna fucking just go through and validate everybody. Yeah, we know you're here. Shane was first. I think Shane was actually first. That was actually pretty cool of him to show up on fucking Friday night and put first in here. So I appreciate it. Fucking Jamie over at Rising Phoenix. What's up? Uh Kelly, fucking Kelly, Shane's wife is here fucking making some shit happen. My girl Holly is always here. My girl Lori is always here. Who's this? Bearded Balls. Well, I don't think I've seen you here. Uh well, welcome. Jen Kate, my girl that just got married with her new look that was basically unrecognizable. Fucking Jen's one of the other hot ones. She's probably gonna be asked to come on this show probably sometime soon. I don't know. She's married now. Fucking well, I guess everybody's married on this damn show. Anyway, Will's hella heat. Fuck you, Will. Um, Still waiting, Will. That's all I'm saying. Fucking still waiting. 6 months now I've been watching this bullshit about what's coming, and it's not there yet. So Go fuck yourself, Will. Fucking Tommy's here. She was the hot chick fucking 2 weeks ago. Was she 2 weeks ago? 4 weeks ago? I don't remember. There's just so many hot chicks on this fucking show. All right. Fucking Shauna Corner. I fucking love her. She's another one down in Florida. Who's that? I can't even read this. Ray Hands, whatever. Rasmussen. I don't fucking know. All right. Leah's here from Alabama. Fucking love you, Leah. Creative Scales from Canada. Jesus, Amanda here. Fucking smoking hot. Fucking Amanda. Fucking Danny. Fucking Danny has a fucking smoking hot wife too that I met in Arlington. I was kind of bummed out that she was married to him, but you know, it's okay. It's all good. Good guy. And listen, VIP Morse. Fucking Crystal is going to be the next hot chick on the Sunday night Glork show. Fucking from Canada. I thought that I hated all the people from Canada. Turns out I do not. I like the hot ones. And Crystal is a hot one. Crystal Crabtree. So anyway, all right. Everybody happy now? Are we done? Yeah. All right. Good.
Oh, I can't hear you.
Oh, well, can you hear me?
No, I can hear you. Hi, Chris.
Oh, okay. All right.
I saw your lips move and I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. What's up, babe? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. It's been a long time.
Right.
Since you've used that camera.
Yep.
Heidi is from Southern Star Reptiles. Southern Star Reptiles is still killing it.
Yeah.
But let's talk about some things that weren't killing it. So, In Blue came out with a bang, man. Like a real, like you put money behind it. You fucking came out. What happened?
It was a lot. It was just too much. I completely like fell off social media after that. Like I just couldn't do it anymore. I work on a computer all day and it was a lot of work.
Well, it was actually
like another job.
It was funny because you really did fall off. You were like, I'm not going to do this anymore. And then you fell off like everywhere.
I called you and I was like, I just can't. I can't do this anymore. It was just too much. It was so like stressful and because this is not my jam. So.
Well, yeah, that's why I was surprised that you even called me and told me that you were doing a podcast. I was like, why you?
I tried.
Why would you do that?
I really I put 100% into it. Like I tried really hard and it was not for me.
Well, when did you realize it wasn't for you?
Probably about 3 months in. I was like, this is really getting difficult. Like
okay.
Yeah, you would think I would figure that out like the first month, but I guess I thought it was exciting and I thought I was going to learn some new, and I did learn things. I learned a lot of things. And it helped me. Like I can do this and not be like petrified because that's how I was before. So it did help me do some things. And that was part of the point. It was more self-improvement.
Right.
In some ways. And so, but it just, when it got to the point where it was just causing me so much stress that I was just like, this is not fun. Like, this is not what it was too much. Yeah, it was just too much.
Well, you guys did it every 2 weeks, right? I think it was.
Every 2 weeks for about 6 months. And
you hit 11 episodes.
Yep.
And that's one over, because they say most podcast people do under 10 before they decide to quit. And
it's too much.
And you did 11. Do you even talk to your old partner anymore?
Yeah. I mean, I see her at shows and stuff.
Right. And she's not doing anything either.
No. Not podcast wise. No.
Well, right. You guys were just like, fuck it. We're totally done.
Yeah, we just have a lot already in our lives, and it was just and it got more intense. It just more and more things were going on in our lives as we were starting the podcast. Like at the time when we first started it, it was quiet. Like our lives were fairly quiet. Like we didn't have a bunch going on, but like over that 6 months, both of us had a ton going on in our personal lives and work and everything else. So it just got to be, I didn't have time to do it for the most part, but it was hard. It was really hard to want to do it at the end.
Yeah, I remember you told me. I remember exactly what you told me. You're like, I am not interesting and I don't know how to be interesting.
No.
And but the thing is that you guys have so many friends. Like just in Texas alone, well, it wasn't hard to get people to come on, right?
No.
Right. Okay. No. It was just you didn't want to do it.
And I'm just not, I don't know. Like I'm not an outgoing person to start with. And my life, my general life, I mean, it's pretty basic and simple, and like I stay at home 90% of the time. I don't drink. Like it's just not, I'm not like a party, I'm not like an outgoing person in general. Right. Like I make friends and I have very close friends, and that's just kind of how it is. Like I'm not a.
Well, I remember 5 years ago, the first time I met you was in Arlington, and you were on the podcast, and it was so bad.
It was awful.
That I was just like, yeah, you really fucking suck at this. And you're like, I told you I suck at this. But before I even came on, that's why when you called me and said you're going to do a podcast, I was just like, huh, I wouldn't have put money on that. But turns out that I was correct, because 11 episodes later, you're just like, you're fucking done.
I was so exhausted all the time. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah, I remember the first like 3, you would call me up and you were like gung ho. You're like, yeah, we're having this guy on, we're having that guy on. This is awesome. This is great. By episode 4, you were like, how do you do this?
You, like the first 3 or 4 times in a panic. Like I was having panic attacks before, like full on panic attacks before we would start recording. And you're like, it's fine. You'll get over it eventually. And it's still not my thing. I still prefer not to.
Well, it's funny because it's so not your thing that you went from the podcast to being like a crazy gardening lady.
That's my jam.
That's your thing.
That is my jam.
And
for sure. I just want to be outside in solitude and listening to birds and bugs. Like if I was in the middle of a forest somewhere, I would be completely content.
Yeah, because the first time you told me that, you were like, yeah, we're building some planters outside. I was like, I'm sorry, what's that? Well, what are you doing? And you're like, yeah. And then like 5 months later, your house is basically surrounded by fucking plants now, right?
Yep. Half of the yard is garden. Yeah.
Right. And then you told me that you went to a plant show.
Yep.
Is that worse than reptile shows?
Yes, it was hilarious. Like the little old people push you out of the way or try to take your plants. It's really funny. Like they were pushing Jack, and he's like, I could step on you. Like, what are you doing?
I didn't even know that they had plant shows.
Yeah.
You know?
At least we do I'm sure they do out there too, but we do here in Texas because every county has a Master Gardeners Association, and they're the ones that put on these little plant shows and sales and stuff.
Right. Well, look at this. This is my partner here. Fucking sucky reptile podcast run the internet today. They get the most views. He's right. He's not wrong. Okay. What were the most views that you guys got?
I have no idea.
Or did you even pay attention?
Maybe like 100? Maybe. We had more listens than that, but maybe 100. I don't know.
Oh man, yeah. You guys really did have low numbers. Fuck, it's like I'm looking at Gumbo's fucking YouTube. Fuck. 69, 79, 87. Oh, 206. There you go. That's something. Maybe you guys weren't killing it. Okay.
No.
Yeah, no, that sucks because I thought you guys were pretty good. And then there's a new There's like In Blue 2 with Holdback Rack now. Did you ever hear of them?
No. Well, yes, I know who Holdback is.
Okay. But do you know them or no?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know them, but I know of them.
Right. Yeah. It's two other women doing it, but you guys have paved the way for the women. That's all I'm saying. You paved the way.
I would totally encourage someone else to go take up that torch, but it is not for me.
Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah. I get it. Believe me. But believe me, like before every show that I do, I'm like, do I really want to do this today? Like, fucking, this is like the only fun show I do. That's why we started the Bronx Down Under thing, because it's so not reptile related, but somehow or another, it gets reptile related because reptile people are fucking cunts, right? So they just constantly give us a hard time every fucking week. So, but you know that's one of the shows that I have the most. Like, I really don't have fun doing Snakes and the Fat Man, the main show, anymore, because I'm like, yeah, I got.
Why are you doing it?
Well, because I got sponsors and everything, I have to keep doing it, right? But I'm like, every week, I'm like, I'm gonna get this done 5 days beforehand. I recorded everybody beforehand. I still do it the fucking day before, like a fucking jackass.
I think that was part of my problem is I did really good with that in the beginning, like being ahead. Like it was fantastic because when I very first started, like I had stuff recorded and ready to go for like the first 3 months. And then when I had to record them and get them ready and like all of it together, I was like, no, this is too much. Like I could do one or the other, but I could not do both.
Right. Yeah, I get it. Look at this dickhead. All right. Fucking, that's how I feel every Tuesday at 8:00. Dude, that is the most watched thing that you do. Okay. Your fucking little shitty morning show doesn't do half the numbers we fucking do. So fucking calm it down. And aren't you driving back from fucking the city? How the fuck are you even on right now? God, that guy pisses me off. Elevated Morphs, what's up, man? Silvery Serpents just leaves hearts all the time. No actual feedback. Just three fucking hearts. Anyway, do you plan on starting a plant podcast?
No.
Because you're so in love with the planting.
No, I want to go. No. You have it all wrong. The whole point is to go outside and play in the dirt.
Oh, gross. Okay.
Sorry,
do you produce food?
I mean, I am going to, hopefully. I mean,
Okay.
I've planted stuff to produce food.
Okay. But you haven't produced food yet.
Correct. I mean, I guess I've produced cabbage, if that counts. It's food.
Cabbage?
Well,
who the fuck eats cabbage?
I mean, I'll eat cabbage. You don't like coleslaw?
No, I do not. No, it's just not my thing. Plus, I wouldn't eat coleslaw at your house knowing that it came from something in the dirt. Like, that's just fucking gross, man.
That's where vegetables all come from.
Oh, no, it's not.
They all come from the dirt.
No, it's really just, gross. Okay, so what kind of plants are you planting? Because I'm sure that's riveting.
Vegetables, mostly vegetables.
To guys like Sack, fucking Ball Sack Exotics. I fucking love this guy. And look, we have a bunch of new people here. Did you bring in a bunch of new people?
Apparently.
Yeah, fucking they want to know what's going on with In Blue. Okay, they're hoping that you fucking bring it back. Will you do like
rest in peace?
Will you do like a one-off show or no? No,
I'll come on here and talk about it.
There you go. Okay, I got to get Rachel on too then, and we got to fucking I'll get you and Rachel on together, so we'll do an In Blue reunion for the 69 viewers that watched the last episode. What kind of plants are you planting?
Vegetables and flowers.
And flowers, okay. And
some aquatic plants. We have a little.
You have a saltwater tank, right?
Yeah, I have 2 saltwater tanks. Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. And through all this, you kept Southern Star going.
Yeah.
And is that kind of taking a backseat to the plants now, or no?
Oh no.
So
No, I mean, we still have snakes. We still have to take care of the snakes. They don't care.
Well,
no, the garden is just for us. It's not for anyone else. Like, I'm not selling food or like, it's just my happy place. I go out there for a couple of hours a day and mess around with plants and play in the dirt and water things.
That is so not relatable to me. Okay. I just can't even. I don't remember the last time my hands were in fucking dirt.
It's good for you.
I don't think it's good for you.
It's really good for you.
No, I don't think
it's good for your brain and it's good for your body. Like it's just good for you to be outside and play in the dirt. It's really healthy. I promise.
Yeah, I'm not frozen up. I'm just staring at you. All right, I don't like this. So what's going on with Southern Star? Because you guys just got Shane to kind of get into a project,
I know.
Right? That was cool.
Plus Shane. I love Shane to death, by the way.
Yeah, Shane.
I'm awesome. Super jealous. You're gonna go hang out. So I guess our biggest thing is we released a new project like 6 months ago. We've had it for a long time, 7-8 years, something like that. Just been working on it, making stuff with it a little bit at a time because we didn't want to bombard a whole collection. But
we should probably say the name of the project.
Shadow. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay.
So it's Shadow Gene. There's some on Morph Market if anybody's interested. The history is on Morph Market community thing. So if anybody's interested in any of that, or you can find the link through our Southern Star page on Morph Market. Okay.
And what's it like? The shadow?
It's dark. It's chocolate complex. So it's a low liquid chocolate, but a shadow chocolate doesn't look anything like a super chocolate or it does some things kind of similar to chocolate, similar to Wookiee, similar to Stranger, in different combos, but it's not exactly the same as any of the three. So it's just kind of in that chocolate complex. So
can you tell a single gene shadow or no?
Yes. Yeah, it's dark. It's really dark. And around the alien heads and stuff, there's the reason we called it shadow is because it has like a black outline around the alien heads. So
okay. Well, how much is a shadow going for right now? I guess I should fucking pull it up, but like I said, I'm not lazy that I don't do that.
I think we have a single gene shadow for 3,000.
Okay.
So it's not like super expensive to get into, and there's only a couple people in it. Shane obviously has got some. Eric Markstaller's got one. So.
Oh, Eric has one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys also pulled way back on the show circuit, right?
Yeah. So that was the other thing last year. It was
crazy shows.
Yeah. So we both worked regular day jobs. And it was just, we did 18 shows last year and we just were exhausted. By the end of the year, we just said, and unfortunately, like it was really partly time and partly like we were struggling to make, to go to that many shows and not make a profit at a show. So to do 18 shows and it to cost you to go, it just was a lot. It was a lot for the time invested. So, so we backed off some. We're doing 10 shows this year altogether. We did Tinley for the first time. So that was fun.
How did that go?
Really where we got to see Shane and where he picked up the shadow stuff. But yeah, we've been to Tinley for the first time. So
how were sales at Tinley?
I mean, it was slow for us. I think we sold a couple of animals. But in general, for us, the whole reason for us wanting to go this time was to show people the shadow stuff in person. Because it makes it's obviously a big difference in person and online. And people can see it and look all around it. And
did you sell any shadow stuff at Tinley?
Shane.
Well, okay. All right. Yeah. And so would you say that Tinley was worth the 18-hour drive that you guys had to do?
Yeah, no, I mean, we had a great time. And we got a lot of interest in the Shadow Project, and so it was definitely worth us going. I mean, we would go back.
Are you going back in October?
If we have a table.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. We'll see.
I'm surprised you had actually got a table.
Yeah, we
last year.
We helped somebody else out. So.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much the only way to get a table in Tinley these days, right?
Yeah, I just happened to talk about it to a friend of ours. It's Matt and Kayla, actually. I was talking to Kayla about, trying to get a table at Tinley, and she's like, we can't go. Do you want ours? Yes, please.
Perfect. Now, are you going to do like Schaumburg?
So we are not doing Schaumburg, but we are doing St. Louis. Okay. So we'll actually be kind of right at the front in St. Louis.
How long?
And then see us. Corey Martin will be with us.
Well, yeah. I mean, you guys basically have like buddies that you travel with, right?
Yeah. So most of them are coming to St. So the Texas crew the normal Texas, I guess, Herbs crew that we normally run around with, they're all going to St. Louis.
Right. So. Okay. So is that Carl, Corey, everybody?
Corey, Maria, Cody, Bryan, Cody X.
Okay. Is Cody still in it? No, not that Cody.
No, not Cody. Yeah, not Cody Heron.
Okay. All right.
Cody Bryan, big Cody.
How many snakes do you have on Morph Market right now? Because again, I should have pulled it up, but
40-ish. But Jack keeps getting on to me because I have plenty more to put on more.
How many do you have available?
Like 100.
Yeah. Okay. You guys just don't care. You're just like, I'll get to it.
Yeah, I really like animals to do animal things and not me try to control animals. Like, I really like animals outside in the wild. I love them. I like all the critters. But trying to take pictures of snakes for Morph Market is extremely stressful because they don't sit still. Especially like some of them are a year old and they are the absolute worst. It's like a boa. Like you set them down and they bolt.
And I remember that.
Like 30 minutes to take a picture, and I'm like, so I just get so mad at them. I'm like, so it's really hard for me to bring myself to want to go try to take pictures of them because, yeah.
Well, what do you think about the Morph Market deal that just went down?
I am happy for John.
Right.
I think it's fantastic.
Okay.
I think it'll be interesting to see what comes next. I think there's probably lots of good ideas and just things that can improve and change, and so I'm excited for it.
Well, they're going after the pet people now too, and I think he's planning on bringing fish into the whole thing and all that. So,
but that just brings more people in, right? Like I'm not. I think I don't disagree with that. I think that's cool.
Yeah, but have you ever sold a fucking snake to a pet person? They're a pain in the ass, man. I mean, it's like the under five
come back, but it's like some of those pet people turn out not to be pet people, right? Or they go tell their friends. Like, I don't care. Jack and I are all for helping people with their ball pythons. Like people people come and ask us questions all the time for snakes they haven't even bought from us. And I mean, we do our best to answer them. Like we try not to turn anyone away for, if they just need help. So,
but don't you think there should be a way to kind of bump yourself up on Morph Market, even if you have to pay for it, because there's 40,000 ball pythons available, and unless people are going right to you, odds are they're not going to see anything that you have for sale.
That's why we keep doing shows. That's why we can't really do one and not the other. Like we can't. We don't have a big enough social media presence, and I'm not going to do that.
Right.
Like I'm just not. And so the only way for us to get out there and for people to really see us is on Morph Markets. Sometimes Jack will post pictures on social media, and then at shows, like, because people come and see you at shows, and then they go online and see what you have, and or come back later.
Yeah, well, I'm looking. I mean, like, I'm looking at your Instagram now, and the last photo you have, well, the third to last, is you guys going to Tinley. Okay, so that was like 2 months ago, right? Fucking month and a half ago.
I told like Chris, I genuinely don't even open it. Like I might open it once every 2 weeks. Unless
Right.
someone sends me a message. Like I don't actually open the app. And I don't Facebook at all. So if it's on Facebook, it's Jack, 100%.
Right. Well,
And
yeah.
so, like, yeah, I know it has my name on it, but it's really not me. It's just Jack. Like I see like we have messages and stuff, so I respond to those. But it was nice to meet you too, Kelly.
Well, no, that's actually Shane. I don't think you met Kelly.
No, Kelly was there. No, Kelly wasn't there. Sorry.
No. Yeah. Okay. Basically, this is Shane on Kelly's phone.
Sorry.
Just fucking trying to throw everybody off.
I was like, wait, no, Kelly wasn't there.
Yeah, no, fucking Shane's really a sneaky little dick. Fucking, he just everybody knows him as the Joe Positive, but I know the other Shane. Okay. So now Morph Market's the only thing you're using to sell animals plus the shows, right? Yeah. And you're only doing 4 shows a year as opposed to
no, we're doing 10.
Oh, you're doing 10
instead of 18.
Okay. Well, you still do Arlington, right? You still do Arlington.
Yep.
So St. Louis.
Yeah, Arlington, St. Louis, Conroe, and Austin. Herps.
Oh, okay. Herps, Conroe, and Austin.
Yeah. So we have a show next weekend.
Okay. Are you looking forward to it or no?
The food.
It's in Austin next weekend, right?
Yeah, it's in Austin.
Yeah. Okay. Well, at least you get to hang with Corey, right?
Yeah, we get to go hang with our friends.
That's
really kind of how it is for us now. We just kind of go. We just couldn't do 18 shows where we only hung with our friends. Like we couldn't do that many, but 10 we're comfortable with. Like we'll do 10 shows a year, and it'll just be like 10 little mini vacations. And if we sell stuff, fantastic. If not, like it is what it is.
And you guys don't fly anywhere. You drive fucking everywhere, right?
But we live in Texas. Like it's so big.
Yeah,
how would you fly? Like, are you talking about flying from here to Austin with snakes?
No, I'm not talking about flying from there to Austin. I'm talking about flying from there to St. Louis.
Oh no, we're driving.
Flying from there to Chicago.
It's closer to St. Louis than it was to Chicago.
Well, how long is it to St. Louis? Well, like 13 hours?
No, I don't even think that it was that long. Like, I don't remember. Yeah, 10 hours or so.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Because we actually spent the night in St. Louis on the way back. So we left Tinley, drove to St. Louis, spent the night, and then drove back Monday.
Okay. And you guys don't fly at all, right?
No. I mean, I have, like, I've flown for work and stuff, but we don't go anywhere. Like, the only time that we would ever fly is if we went to a show, and we wouldn't fly. We would just drive.
Man, we tried that once with Tinley, and it was like a fucking 15-hour drive. And after that, every time we were just like, just ship these fucking things to our friends, and we would go, because that's what Mark Stoller does, right? Like Eric will ship a container of all his shit and just fly in, because when you get old, you don't want to do that 18-hour drive. I mean, you guys are still young, right? You're under 40?
No.
You're over 40?
Yeah. My kid will be 21 next week.
You're pretty hot for being over fucking 40, man. That's fucking cool. And you know what's the fucked up thing is Jack is pretty hot for being over 40 too. Yeah. So
his birthday was at Tinley. So
that's the worst birthday present. Like this, you can't fucking imagine. Like, hey, honey, you know what we're doing for your birthday? We're going to yet another reptile show that we're not going to make money at. Fucking stupid.
It was fun.
You and Jack, how did you guys meet?
We were actually in middle school together, like school together.
Oh, gay, like fucking high school sweethearts?
Sort of. So all of my dirty laundry. So Jack and I were in middle school together and boyfriend and girlfriends. Well, so
wait,
I started having sex together at 13.
Wait, okay. We don't have
then,
middle school here. We have grammar school and high school. That's
this was eighth grade.
Okay, 8th grade. All right.
Yeah. So like 8th grade, Jack and I were having sex with each other.
So you started banging in 8th grade, right?
Yeah. And then and then we broke up or whatever, went our separate ways through high school, hooked up again the night we graduated. Like didn't talk to each other the whole time. Hooked up good when we graduated. And then 29 or so, like we just kind of reconnected through Facebook actually, which is funny because I don't Facebook anymore. But reconnected through Facebook and been together ever since.
So
that was in 2010.
So you could actually compare the two Jacks, like 8th grade Jack with no dick control and 29-year-old Jack with total dick control, right? Like fucking
yeah.
Were you impressed with the progress?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
And so how old are you now? How long have you guys been together now?
So we're 42, both of us, and we've been together since we've been together really since 2011, and we've been married since 2015.
Okay, but you were really together in like 1999, right?
Earlier than that. Yeah. We graduated in 1999. So
holy shit.
Yeah, it was like 1994.
94.
Yeah, 90.
Fucking back when Matchbox 20 was big. Okay, like fucking Jack getting laid in 8th grade. Fucking unfucking real.
Gorgeous. He's still gorgeous. The first time I saw him, I thought he was the most beautiful thing I had ever seen. Like I was instantly Twitter pated. So
and so there was a couple of middle people in between the long period, right?
Yeah.
How did they compare?
Had a kid. Huh?
How did they compare to Jack?
Oh, they were awful.
Awful, right? Yeah.
I mean, just awful people. They were horrible.
No, Jack, I just look at Jack and I'm like, that guy knows how to fuck. You know, like fucking, and I didn't even know him. And I was like, that dude knows how to fuck,
fantastic.
Man. He just looks like I would almost have sex with him. You know, I'd be like, just Jack, do what you want, man. He's just like a fucking fire hydrant, man. And you did good. Okay. So I'm curious, does Jack help with the gardening?
Oh yeah, it was his idea.
Oh,
so I fought the gardening. So I just quit the podcast, right? And Jack goes, I think I want to build a garden. And I'm like, mother, like I have been stressed out all of this work. And I'm like, I'm not doing this. Like I am not gardening. Like I don't want any part of this. This is more work. And this is just another job for me to do. And he goes, it's okay. You don't have to do anything. You can just go play in the dirt. Well, I really, really enjoy playing in the dirt. Like that's all I wanted to do. So for the first 3 or 4 months, all I did was like handle the compost pile. So I just handled the dirt. I just flipped it around, aerated every day, and for like the first 3 months, like that's all. That's the only part of the garden I wanted anything to do with. So
and that's like a shit pile, basically, right?
Yeah. So we got to go scoop up horse manure. It was fabulous.
Oh,
I missed my calling. Like I should have been mucking stalls my entire life. I thought it was the best thing ever.
You fucking Texas people are gross, man.
Awesome. It was so great.
So I don't even know where to go with this because my one experience with planting was my girlfriend was like, I want a flower bed outside when I lived in Colorado, right? And I was like, I'll build that. There's no reason to fucking pay for that, right? So I said, she goes, yeah, we'll get some railroad ties and frame it out, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, cool. I was like, I'll go to Home Depot and I'll get the railroad ties. Now I'm coming from the Bronx. I'm coming from like downtown LA, right? So everybody's all happy and nice in Colorado. And they had the railroad ties outside of Home Depot, right? So I just walked into Home Depot to the cashier and I was like, 1 railroad tie, please. And I gave her $20. And then I went outside and I loaded my truck up with like 40 railroad ties, right? And I drove home more railroad ties than it possibly needed. Like I could have built 20 flower beds fucking around the house. Then I realized that you can't cut a railroad tie with a sawzall because I almost killed myself because the blade kept popping back, right? So I spent like 2 weeks putting this thing together. I had levels and everything. I was like, I'm the shit. I fucking could see where that little fucking air bubble goes. This is straight, right? When I was done and I actually walked 10 feet away from the house to get a picture of it, it looked like a 9-year-old retarded kid built a fucking guard, whatever they're called, flower beds. And we had to pay somebody to come take it down again and then put it back up.
Oh,
and
no,
that's when I was like, yeah, this is not my thing. I'm like, this is not, I can't be doing shit like this. It's just the worst. I never grew anything in my life, so I think I might have grown a tomato in like 5th grade, as one of the science projects.
Yeah, like potatoes or something. Yeah.
I would not eat that fucking thing, like fucking, that's crazy. It's fucking crazy that you eat shit that was just outside, like.
That's where it came from.
No.
Yeah.
It might have.
Where it was born.
It might have, but that's not where it belongs. Okay.
No, it belongs in your plate.
It belongs in a pile. It belongs in a pile at the supermarket with other of the same vegetables with barcodes on them. Okay, that's where it belongs. But fucking eating shit out of the fucking ground, I don't know. I can't really do that.
Well, you guys would probably. The grocery store doesn't taste like vegetables anymore.
I don't believe that. I don't.
Not even remotely the same.
I don't believe that. I bought an onion the other day. It tastes like the same onion I had when I was 11. All right. So, look, I'm just saying, fucking, you're not better than everybody else because you grow your own food.
I didn't say I was. I've only grown it for me.
Yeah, but you have that attitude, like fucking, like I'm so much better than you, Chris. I grow my own peppers.
I'm just trying to tell you that they don't taste the same. If you want to eat crap, go for it. Like, to each his own.
Listen, look, I'm just saying, fucking, you can't do that. But so now when you go to the store and you pass like a fucking an avocado, are you like, no, we don't need to buy that avocado. We have that avocado at home.
No, because I don't grow avocados because they're really hard to grow here. But
that's good because an avocado.
I don't have any vegetables right this minute. They're growing.
So they're not here yet. So you don't even know what you're talking about, okay? Because you're not
growing yet.
You're looking at me like I'm a piece of shit because I don't grow my own vegetables. You told me
but I've had my own vegetables. It's not that I've never eaten vegetables out of the yard. I have. It's not the same as grocery store vegetables.
It's exactly the same as grocery store.
I just don't have like it's the spring. I don't have vegetables right this minute. They're all growing.
Do you catch your own fish too?
Oh, I have.
Oh, that's so nasty.
I love fishing.
Oh, okay. And
I like all the outdoor things.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised that we're friends, right? Because like we really don't get. Do you hunt also?
I have been. Yeah. I don't currently, or I haven't in a while, but I have.
But you're in Texas, so you have a bunch of guns, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That was the one thing that freaked me out about Texas is like everybody has a gun in the car. Like fucking, it's literally everybody has a fucking gun in the car.
Pretty much.
I went out with you guys. I went out with fucking Robert and Rachel. I went out with James. I went out with everybody got a fucking gun in the car. But like, how violent is it in Texas that fucking everybody needs to carry?
I don't. Yeah, it's not. It's a deterrence, right? Because everybody carries a gun, so nobody wants to mess with anybody. So it just keeps the peace.
I don't know about that. I mean,
yeah, there are a lot of people that totally disagree.
I really don't care.
Yeah.
Farm to table is the best. Fucking
I can't wait until I have enough lands and somewhere else than where I live now to have chickens. I can't
That's so gross. You're gonna fucking get a little egg with chicken shit on it and that's gross, man. That's
the way they're supposed to come. They are not supposed to come in a refrigerator. Like, they don't come that way. That's not even where chicken eggs belong.
I'm just saying, fucking, like, all these people would like, oh, I'll have an egg white only omelet. Like, fucking, really? Like, I want the dead baby chicken part of it. You know, fucking, it's fucking gross. To just, that's nasty.
Yeah, I want all the fat.
The egg is all warm and everything. Like, when it comes out of the chicken's ass, it's just like, how could you? Anyway, I don't even know where to go with this.
Well, you're not like reaching up in the chicken's ass to grab a hold of the egg. Like, they weigh it, and then you go sometime later and collect it. Like, it's not still in the chicken's ass when you go get it.
That would be different, right? Like, fucking, like you're like, my eggs are extra special because I go up the chicken's ass and pull it out. I mean, that would be different. So is the plan to get property where you could actually maintain farm animals now?
I want chickens and a pig, which that doesn't really take that much land, but I just want enough land that I don't have neighbors.
Yeah, well, that would be perfect. Yeah, I'd like to do that and not farm.
Well, I'm just going to garden. It's not farming. I'm just gardening for myself.
Listen, if you're gonna have chickens,
I'm not farming. I'm not selling anything.
Well, fucking Crystal they do pigs also, and their pigs are pretty fucking cool. But they're from Canada, so they're probably a little bit retarded right off the bat. So I don't know, but fucking Crystal got pigs that I actually would consider bringing into my apartment. Okay.
No, I want them to eat them. I don't want them in the house.
Oh, you're just gonna kill it?
Yes, I'm gonna grow them up and eat them.
Oh, yeah. That's I don't know, man. I went to my girlfriend's mother's ranch, or ex-girlfriend's mother's ranch, and I made friends with this sheep, right? And I was like, really, like he was my friend. Like, right away, he came up to me. I was like, "What's up, sheep? Fucking, how you doing?" Right? I went to get cigarettes because in Colorado, when you're on a fucking ranch, the store that you could get cigarettes at is like 6 hours away. So I had to go out to get cigarettes, right? And I come back, and my friend the sheep is hanging upside down on a fucking dripping blood off a tree stump. Okay. And we ate him that night. Nice. And I was kind of like, I was like a little bit bummed at first, but then, you know, I was like, fucking Jerry tastes pretty good, man. Yep. So that's all. So I can understand doing it, but it didn't taste better than a lamb that got killed at the fucking Pathmark, you know, or at a supermarket. It tasted exactly the same.
Well, I don't know what they feed sheep, lambs, whatever that.
I don't know. Whatever lambs eat. I mean, what'll grass?
Milk, I would imagine. A lamb is going to eat milk. It's a baby.
Yeah, but it was a big lamb. It wasn't a. A lamb is a baby sheep. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say. Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah.
I don't know how much sheep mutton, right?
I don't know. I think mutton is lamb too.
Grass. Yeah. They just eat grass. I imagine they just.
Gyros is fucking lamb too, right? Yeah. I don't think you have gyros in Texas.
No, we have gyros. Goat.
Oh, okay.
Goat, maybe? Lamb?
I don't know. I hope it's not goat. Fucking, I can't be eating a fucking goat.
I think it's goat.
It's just
but maybe not. I may be completely wrong. I think it's mixed. It's like a minced meat kind of thing.
I don't know. I mean, this is what you get. Fucking, this is what you get. Fucking hot girls talking about fucking dumb shit. Fucking, okay. Well, do you want to plug anything else or no?
Southern Star. That's all we got left.
That's all you got left. Southern Star. That's it. Shadow Project.
Feel free to reach out to us. Like, we're happy to answer questions. You just want to say hi. Like, we don't Facebook. We don't really Facebook or Instagram, but we will answer messages. So.
Well, you don't really morph market either. Okay.
I am really trying to make an effort to do that. I put 40 of them on there. That was the start.
Right, but you still have 100 left.
No, I only have 100 total. So I only have like
60 left. 60 okay.
Left. Maybe I'll
gotta get on
it, and then I won't have so many. Come on. Maybe I'll get them back up more. 2 weeks. I'll just say I'm going to try to have them up in 2 weeks.
Okay.
At least more of them. Maybe not all of them, but some more of them.
Yeah, it's not going to be done in 2 weeks.
No, it won't be complete in 2 weeks, but there may be more in 2 weeks.
Well, then everybody who's left here, email Heidi and ask her if they have what you want, because obviously it's just a crapshoot. Okay, because it's not on Morph Market yet.
No.
And
one of the so when Jack posts clutch pictures, if you see something that you're like, oh, I like that, if you want to send us a note, that's sometimes easier.
Well, here we go. Boom. Do you have any hurricane?
I have Trick.
That's the ghetto hurricane.
I love it. It's the same thing. We have a lot of Trick stuff. So
I can't believe you got into Trick. Jesus Christ. Are you into hypo too? Do you have a hypo Trick?
Yes.
Oh. Double white trash.
We have lots of hypo. Yeah.
Okay.
We have a lot of hypo. Hypo, Pied, Ultramel, Clown.
So you're an Ultramel person and not a Miri person?
No, whatever. I have a Monarch too.
Oh, you have a Monarch too? Okay, all right.
So we have Ultramel. We just don't have a lot of Monarch stuff yet. Like we just got into it last year, I think. So most of what we have is Hypo, Pied. We've got like double stuff. Hypo, Pied, Clown, Ultramel.
Yeah. And what's your favorite? If you could get rid of all of them and just keep one what would you keep? Yeah.
My female mandarin rat snake.
Yeah, that's right. Let that be a lesson to all you fucking ball python people.
She's so awesome. I love her.
Are the geckos gone now or no?
So I have one pair that I held back, but I'm not selling them. So I kept the pair, but Carl will actually get the babies. So
okay. So Carl took over.
They'll I'm not going to actually pair them until probably late summer.
Okay.
I needed to let him grow up a little bit, but they will make really, 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 really fantastic babies. Because they were the most expensive too in my collection when I got ready to sell them all. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to treat myself and keep 2 that are really, really awesome for pets. So that's what I did. Let's
see. What did Shane just say here? Blitz is tricky to distinguish from Hurricane. Okay. All right. Whatever. Anyway. All right. Well, how can people get in touch with you?
Southern Star Reptiles on pretty much anything. Southern Star Rep on Instagram. But Southern Star Reptiles pretty much anywhere else. So if you just type in Southern Star Reptiles, it'll probably come up on Google. We've been in business for a little while. So
yeah, for a while, right? Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, seriously, thank you for coming through in a clutch for me and fucking hooking it up.
Fun.
And no in blue reunion.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm sorry for anybody who actually watched and liked the show.
No, we'll do one here. We'll just call you guys back for the next Hot Chicks episode.
Okay.
Heidi, thank you so much, man.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna throw you in the back room. Just hang out for 2 seconds, and we'll go from there. Okay. Okay. All right, everybody. Fucking Heidi Dunlap, and you heard fucking Jack mumbling in the back. Jack is fucking cool too. But listen, if you need quality ball pythons, go fucking buy something from fucking Heidi and Jack, because I've known them forever and fucking they kind of rock. Thank you for being here and hanging out with us for the hour. I'm going to Tennessee next week, so Bronx Down Under is gonna take a fucking week off right after we said that we're gonna do every week. So, but when I get back from Tennessee, we'll be doing Bronx Down Under every week again. Because, again, that's quickly become one of my favorite fucking shows to do. Anyway, guys, thank you. Go check out all the fucking sponsors because they're all people that have passed the Fatman quality control test that you could trust and fucking buy from. And let's see. Yeah, we're just yeah, I think I'm gonna go now. All right. I've had enough. I got a fucking pack. All right. I'll see you guys in fucking 2 weeks where we're gonna have Crystal on from VIP Morphs up there in Canada. All right, so check it out. Crystal, by the way, was the last set of boobs that I posted on Instagram. So fucking go visit VIP Morphs up in Canada. They're fucking awesome too. So that Crystal will be here next week. And all right, I'm gonna go now. See you later.